Director of Jugaad Funda. Tech Forum is a group of like-minded people who want to share, contribute, interact with like-minded people. And we have just 6 months old, but caught up very well. We have more than 57 members. I think latest figure Anil may be able to tell. And our Sunday talks are getting popular day by day. We also have a lot of mandates, which I have already circulated and shared. I will not spend much time on talking about that. We have to give more time to Manish to understand the linkage between academia and industry. For last 4 decades, we are discussing how industry and academia can come together and create a meaningful product. A recent example we have established is a weather station for every school, and such 5 weather stations are getting installed across Maharashtra. So a student from VIT was given an input from industry, support from industry, and today you can see a successful project of this weather station getting installed at different locations in Maharashtra. So with this input, I would like to talk about Manish. Manish is a passionate young guy, and he has got more than 25 years experience, have good connectivity with more than 140 academia, and really interacting very aggressively and bringing this scenario, bringing industry and academia together. A lot of inputs he has also received from friends like Mr. Bedarkar, and I'm sure his presentation will be near accurate. Rather, he is going to share us the recipe, how to bring them and bring out a meaningful product out of it. So without spending much time, because you can go through his bio data, which I have already circulated. So I give the platform to Manish to understand how we can bridge the gap between industry and academia. Over to you, Manish.
Yeah. Good morning, all. Happy Sunday, and nice to see the participants over here. And Rabde sir, I think we are discussing on this for quite some time, and we were just waiting for some process, some system to be in place so that all the 53 members, when they have become member of this tech forum, so there is definitely some purpose and objective. Okay, and you can also correct me, Chaitanya sir also can correct me, and that objective is these people are having a huge experience in either developing technology or doing applied research or transferring these technologies to the industry. And they all have come together, I believe, is a common objective that we should be able to contribute in the growth of the society, nation. Whatever we have gained through our own experience, we should be able to take it ahead. And while doing so, I can see all these efforts are talks and other things. Sorry, is my voice audible?
No, Manish, you broke up in between.
Please switch off your video so that you can get better bandwidth. Yeah, video, please switch off.
So the objective with which I am working, I will share those. Okay, wait a minute. Is it okay now?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
but there is a net problem at your end, so you can switch off the video if you wish.
Yeah, I'll do that. And do I have the sharing rights? I would like to share a screen now.
Yes. Share is on for you.
Yeah, you have sharing rights.
Okay, thanks. So is the screen getting shared now?
Yes, absolutely fine.
Yes, very much visible.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm just sharing one slide which explains the objective and purpose of Scientific Jugaad Funda. Okay. I myself tried creating my own startup. I failed successfully 6 times. But today I am the only manufacturer for a product called as an Ergo Optics, which is magnifying loop and LED headlamp. And that particular product is helping dentist and surgeon to maintain their posture correct. But before that, I was working as a faculty for 25 years. And one of the problem or one of the challenge I faced was the academic campus is more focusing on teaching, learning, examination, and giving the degrees. But when I wanted to do something extra, that system was not allowing me to do extra, but I was understanding if I am a good teacher, I must add value to my students. And then I was not happy with all these things. So I left that. I started my own entity. And then I realized what we lack is a complete innovation ecosystem wherein the stakeholders can get equal opportunity to contribute, participate, complement each other, and fetch benefits. So I was working on it for almost last 8 to 9 years. And now I have got that executable model which is ready. And I'm just sharing with this one. And then I'm coming back to the point that when we are looking at this tech forum, we are looking at having an memorandum of understanding, not only a paper one, but whatever are the technologies getting developed on the campus or on the individual's capacity, we have got now the complete process and system in place, but it requires mentoring, guidance, support, and the mentors also should be able to get rewarded for such mentoring. So this is a complete self-sustainable model we have worked out, and this diagram which you are seeing in front of you is the fundamental fact around which we have developed our ecosystem. So what is this fact? We as a people of the society, we as a members, we are facing problems, we have needs, we have wants, we have challenges. They may be social, they may be personal, they may be related to overall objective what individual person has. And then what exactly industry does is, they come out with certain products or services, and actually why the people are buying those products and services is it is solving their problem, needs, wants, or challenges. Now, while industry is trying to take a shape, it always requires to accommodate to the changes that are happening around. And for accommodating those changes, we always require trained, skilled manpower. And we look at our education system that they can support us with that. But unfortunately, that particular part is not happening correctly. But unless and until all these things gets linked together correctly, it will never work. So we tried also checking the path through the institute, but there is a huge gap between the management, that is the principals, directors, HODs, what they operate on the academic campus and what the management is looking at. Management perspective is more as a business, which is very right. But the academic faculties and all, their more focus is on fulfilling the NBA, NAC, ARI, and those compliances rather than ensuring that their end product is really useful for the industry. And that's why what we have done is we have this ecosystem wherein we are bringing together job seekers, job creators, industry, investor, mentor, incubation center, institute. We are connecting them together correctly through a model. So what is that execution model is this one, and for which I also will be sharing some demonstration, some screenshots, some user interface for all of you. But first, what we do is we connect industry associations. Now, why industry associations or industries are getting connected is they are getting an opportunity to share their problem, needs, wants, and challenges. Even if we say this, we have given them the platform. We have identified 90-95% of the industries, they are still incapable of correctly articulating, documenting, and writing, validating, digitizing their problem statements correctly. And if somebody is not able to correctly articulate or document that problem statement using a crisp words, the further entities cannot contribute in solving that problem. So we have created a systematic mechanism now, and we have validated it through participation of around 250 industries now till date. Of course, this is an evolution and it will keep on evolving, but we have come to a a fairly stable kind of a system now. And we have ensured that, yes, this is how, if we can capture the problem, at least we can take it ahead and somebody can participate and solve it. So, and for this purpose, when we presented it to the, chamber like Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, they like this one and they say that, yes, our members also would be like to, fetch benefit from this. And they also are enabling us to reach to their members. And then we call it as a business solution polyclinic program, because it is enabling industry to identify multiple consultants who can contribute in solving their problems, and then they can complement each other. And with this, now there are many mentors or experts are getting connected. Till date, we have got 550 mentors connected, but out of which around 105 mentors are certified and empaneled. Now, what is the difference between normal mentor and certified mentor is the certified mentor, they undergo our 8 weeks of mentor induction program. Does it mean that it is a chargeable? No, it is not chargeable. It is an test for us that out of all mentors who are willing to join and trying to access the various problems which are being shared by industry, how many of them really are genuine, how many of really would like to continue, and how many of them also would like to share their knowledge with the community. And of course, for all that sharing and everything, we have got a revenue model that the kind of a contribution they do, they will be able to get rewarded for that. So, but this is to identify that, and that's how those who pass this particular process, they qualify as an empaneled mentor, and then they start getting an access to various challenges posted by industry, or we also engage them as a mentor wherein they can guide the students either in their research, technology transfer, or learning a course or the program or content. So I'll just show you that particular mentor path separately, because Tech Forum, we are looking at maximum number of mentors to get connected to this ecosystem. And that's how we would like to create a systematic process with the Tech Forum, right from communicating to them, all the members, about what is in for them, what is a journey, what is a path, and what is a return. Return not necessarily, I know many of the mentors, they may not be thinking in terms of revenue or money return, but many of them are also thinking of contribution for the society and giving back to the society. So we have provision for both. If somebody say that, yes, at least, I should get respected with a minimum, D reward, that also is there. If somebody wants to be happy that, yes, I'm happy because I'm able to ignite or engage young graduates. So that also is option there available for the mentors. Now, when these mentors and industries are getting connected, we are connecting with the institutes, because today's institutes, they are really needing to improve their NBA NAC ranking. So only the visionary managements we are reaching. But for all other managements, we are running a pilot program or the free program. Whenever we say that free program, actually it is a process with which we will be able to reach to our young graduates. Because somehow, even though institutes and the managements, their focus is not really adding much value, but the students are suffering and the industry is suffering. And that's why we have launched one program called as a pilot program called as an Industry Connect Internship Program, which is a 6 weeks of program. And we are shortlisting 50 students from each of the institute free of cost. We are bringing them into the system. We are training them how to connect with the industry, how to contact with them, how to capture their problem, how to digitize it, because 95% of the industries, as I said they are lacking in terms of correctly articulating, digitizing, and capturing their correct problem statement. So these students, in fact, gets an opportunity to really understand what is happening on the base with the industry, what is the theoretical knowledge I'm learning in the campus, and where I can relate, so at least they can get a chance to do this one. And with this process, the initial problem of the industry to really have a skill to articulate and document a problem is getting solved. Now these problems, whenever are getting captured, we know that these problems, they fall into different categories. Some are day to day, some are short term, some are long term, some are research incentives, some are research intensive, some of them are innovative, some of them are requiring brainstorming. So there are n number of problems. Some are related to technology, some are related to operations, some are related to manpower, some are related to certain logistics and other business aspects. Some of are related to maybe your compliances, your new government rules and other things are changes. Some of them are related to applying for a tender. Some of them are understanding requirement specification document of a tender. Some of them are related to upgrading and elevating. So we have a system which is able to systematically categorize these all problems in a proper way. And once that happens and it comes on the dashboard, our mentors who are certified NM panel now can start contributing and replying.
He's dropped out again.
To contribute freely. But if the industry thinks that, hey, this is urgent and I need professionals, they get one opportunity to identify who are all those matching, consultants or matching young graduates or matching entity that can help me. So this is how the whole model, of execution is working. And in this process, every stakeholder has its own dashboard. And through that dashboard, they are able to interact and communicate with each other. And right now in the state of Maharashtra, we engage 3,500 students in the first phase in the last 4 months, which was, blessed by the presence of Padma Bhushan Dr. Vijay Bhatkar sir. And almost 140 institutes have participated. And out of 3,000, I think 480 students, today we have got 245 students who have gone to the next level. Because this model of Industry Connect internship program, it really enables the student to reach industry and capture their problem. But we empower or we take ahead only those students who have completed all those tasks and assignment correctly. And while doing so, Industry Connect program, we engage our mentors and we remunerate, we reward those mentors for sharing their thoughts. If I would have been at your place, how I would have contributed in solving this problem or capturing this problem. And this next student, they go to the program called as an Industry Readiness Internship Program. So Industry Readiness Internship Program is now the student who has completed Industry Connect and only captured, documented, articulated the problem statement, will start working on attempting to solve the problem in the presence of a mentor. And industry mentor students will get engaged in that actively. And only the Visionary Management Institute can go ahead with this one, because the institutes, their focus and the way education system, it is better we do not talk about that. Whatever may be the big entity, today they have become only the campuses wherein the parents are paying for that students to really go and, highly paid vacation, or you can say that resort or, something, a nice lush green campus, a good canteen. But if we look at the final outcome, what they are getting is really not at par with the expectations of the industry. So anyway, let's not talk, but this is how we are now engaging the stakeholders, and this is how we are taking the thing ahead. So here, what I would like to do is, I would like to open a small discussion. Okay, I'd like to have a small question answer session in between before I go for how is the exact journey or the path for a mentor and how they can engage and connect with this one. And in fact, I'd like to have a discussion on when we are associating with the tech forum, how we can reach to their mentors, make them understand, have a mentor induction program, engage them and take them for the details, so that whatever are the objectives which we tech forum is being established, we can create a platform for systematic and sustainable, kind of an activities, which will go much beyond this particular Sunday talks. And Sunday talks also could be one section then after some time, wherein we can share the success stories of whatever has happened in maybe past week or maybe past month. So something can be happen. So this is what I'm looking for. But I know that this all must happen through consent, through mutual interaction. The people engagement is really important into this one. So here I'd like to take a small break before I open up my next presentation on what is the process we follow, which we implement and all. So Vilas Rabade sir, is it okay if we can have small interaction in between about this model and what people have to say about it? If you are okay, we can have that.
It's okay, you can do it. Otherwise, I thought of doing it at the end. But anyway, if you are planned that way, go ahead.
Okay, okay. So if any question comes, that is okay, no problem. If no question, then I can always open the next slide. We can show you the actual process and the actual path, to engage into that particular thing.
I have a question. Manish.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Manish,
Yeah.
I think you've done a lot of good work in this. One of the suggestions that I would have,
Yeah.
regarding the mentors, would be I think it would be fair to have some sort of mentor. What is the area of expertise that the mentor would be looking at? Because there are so many things that need to be looked at. I mean,
yes,
besides the chemical, electrical, mechanical, civil, even within the electronics or electrical, or
yes,
even mechanical, the number of
Yes.
areas that exist in the areas of
Yes.
expertise is very, very large.
yes.
And this is
yes.
an area that really needs to be sort of, this is the area where the technical areas, where the expertise of academia is sought.
Yes.
And here, I think you need to also look at a sort of area of expertise in detail, which means
Yes.
that if the guy is in electronics, whether he's working in hardware, whether he's working in analog, digital,
Yeah.
or whether we're working in software, or whether we are, I mean, we even have problems where, just plain, what should I say? Some of the very basic mathematical operations also need to be looked at. Statistics need to be looked at, and so some method of rate of giving an area of expertise, and two, the rating within that. These two, I think,
Yes.
you need to do, because without this, you'll only get generalized discussions, and generalization is of very little use when you're actually doing a project or a product.
100% agree, sir. And just to share with you, in there are 5 slides which I'm presenting right now. Okay. And at this end of the slide, I will highlight about how we are doing this particular process. Okay. And about this process, not only the process, but when we are getting the details of these mentors, we are also capturing, their expertise. One is academic for sure, but there is another 2 or 3 categories which, is capturing their relevance with the type of industry which they have worked, the type of work what they have done, the type of product and services they have contributed into, the type of operations, whatever they are doing into. And that's how it gives us an system gets and fair, detailing. And these categories, if at all you go permutation combination, there are total 24 different under the 3 categories. So one category, as I told you, the academic or the education wise. The second category is the industry or the company in which they have worked and those company types and their products and services type. And third is type of work or, the activities what they have done, enabling us to have a fair idea about in mentor, we can engage into what kind of an activities, and that can be utilized correctly, efficiently. So your opinion, this you have shared around 8 to 9 months back during our one of the small discussions. So we definitely have taken care of that particular part, sir.
Thank you. Can we? I think you should finish your 5 or 6 slides, and then we can start this again.
Yes, yes.
Manish ji, I
Hello.
have a small thing to
Ji.
share with you.
Ji.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
let
yes.
him finish, then we will have interactions.
Okay, then continue with the presentations. We
Yeah,
will discuss in those later.
So this is, a small system. And then here, I'm going ahead. So here is, when we say that mentor pain points, so it may be pain points, but why we call it as in pain points, it is, we have talked with almost around now 200, 300 mentors. And from that, we have realized, because we believe this mentor is also one of the important stakeholder. And if our ecosystem, if our innovation ecosystem, scientific Jugaad Funda can help him solve some of their pain points, then only the mentor would like to get connected, get linked, and continue and maintain his connectivity with our ecosystem. And some of them, which we have, combined into this 4. So there were many mentors who have expressed that, if there is a matching startup, the area in which they have done their expertise, and these startups are looking for a senior or experienced, kind of a partner, then they will be very happy to be part of that. It's not always the money, but, engagement, but of course with due recognition. So our platform really enables to have access to these mentors with the quality startups. So this is one of the pain points. Then share and encash domain knowledge. There are many mentors who have expressed that I'm willing to share my knowledge irrespective of revenue. But there are mentors who also say that, yes, I have got expertise, and this is the need of the time. And then I am ready to really contribute, and then with the due recognition, because anyway, students are paying a huge fees to the institutes. Their parents are, pumping in a lot of money to the institutes, and still the industry is suffering. So why not to enable the mentors to really enable to launch their program or the courses and the student, because our ecosystem has got the built-in learning management system. And we do have now the students as a base to whom we can reach. And then the mentors are having connectivity with the industry. So it is a industry relevant programs that we are having an ability to launch. So that is a value addition which we provide to the mentors. So this was another pain point, that is share and encash domain knowledge effectively. Then additional sources of revenue through the consultancy, or additional revenue by mentoring, providing, the guided mentoring. So this is all, the additional pain points. And this is what our ecosystem is, looking forward to address. And these are all the pain relievers, for them, whatever the pain areas we have mentioned. So first thing what we do is, in order to have an access, we do an 8 weeks of mentor engagement program. Enable them to get recognized and certified or empaneled mentor, and open the door of opportunities for them, through which they can guide young minds on the way to success and experience joy of giving, or they can indulge with the industry challenges and grab matching consultancies. They can connect with incubation centers for mentoring the startups and get rewarded. They can partner with willing and deserving startups to multiply, their source of revenue, access additional source of revenue generation around the skill and the strength, by packaging your knowledge into deliverable course on the contents. And when any mentor, he's trying to join or he's trying to engage with this, our form, first is registration, simply, the mail ID, mobile number, and then we are asking him to add the basic profile, and then we are asking him to select his priorities. And now this profile is something wherein systematically, stepwise, we are asking or taking all these details from the mentor, which just now we have discussed with the Bedar sir. And then we also take the priorities or the interest of that mentor, why he would like to get connected. So it becomes easy for us, as per his interest, as per his own personal, willingness, we can enable that deserving opportunities for him to be accessed. Then there is a consent, that is, some non-disclosure agreements, or then, not incorrectly utilizing certain information that will be available to them. So that all is a small consent we take from them. And once that happens, we engage them into the mentor engagement program. And after that, through the dashboard, those mentors will be able to fetch the benefits. Either they can design their own product as a mentor-driven special training program, which is matching with the industry needs, or he can access the services like accessing the consultancy opportunities, and then launching program designed by other mentors. He can also mentor for the other mentors program, connect with incubation centers, startup support module, resource sharing. There are some mentors who have expressed that I personally have bought this kit, hardware and anything, but today I don't know if anybody needs that, and I'm ready to share it at a nominal charge. The money is not important, but the recognition of that effort that is. So we are also giving them the facility for this. And one important thing is the special interest group, because we on our own have creating a special interest group. So right now these groups are, one is the technology transfer group, one is the research group, another is artificial intelligence, machine learning, another is industry 4.0, another one is this one, intellectual property protection. So these are the groups. So the mentors can become part of the group, so that it is not merely a group coming for chatting, but it's real linkages with the industry problem student. And that's how we are creating this particular whole ecosystem. So here I would like to conclude this small 5-slide presentation, and then I think we can open up for the second question answer session or second break over here.
Manish, thank you very much. That was a very good, there's been a lot of progress on this, I can see. One of the things that you need to do is, how do we, I mean, this is open to all the members. We need to open this and make it, put it out on a wider platform, so you get a larger number of mentors. Because areas of knowledge that are required, especially on the technical side, are in general consulting, general management, a lot of people can, I'm sure, can contribute. Because but on the technical side, now if you are looking at an EV, somebody who does motor design, or very specifically battery management systems. And areas of this type need to be highlighted.
Yes, you are very right, sir.
We need to look at it from that angle. How do you get people to come in? Because I'm sure there are a lot of people who have specialized knowledge, but that specialized knowledge is in a very small niche area.
Yes.
I would suggest one thing, that in the special interest group, the number of verticals be increased and narrowed even further.
No, I completely agree with you. So right now what we are doing is, as you said rightly, might be I missed, but this EV and battery packaging is also one of the SIG. And what we have done is, we have created a scalable architecture in our software, so that as and when we want to create a new group, which will be well controlled, and I will show you how we operate on one of the group called as a research group. I'll show you that operation in my next presentation, which is another 8-slide presentation. But you have said it very right. We will have to take it to the wider, and what we are doing right now, I'll just share one of the way what we are doing. In all such areas, we are working with an entity called as an Pasai solution. He is also a young guy named Mr. Rohan Bankar, who is having an good, what you can say, know-how and skills on social media and other platforms. So LinkedIn, we are now sending the personal connect request with the CEOs, as well as general manager, as well as the people who are expert in those niche areas, and we are identifying. First, we are trying to connect with them. Now, after connecting, connection is not important. Okay, of course, the connection is important, but it is not only important thing. What is more important is to establish a core group, so that that particular core group can keep on. Just whatever you are giving us a suggestion and input and other thing, such core group members will keep on giving, ensuring that we are increasing the overall level of experience with the stakeholders. So we already have started making these connections, and I will show you now in the next slide practically whenever a SIG gets formed, how we make sure that it will become a sustainable kind of a thing, that I'll be showing in the next slide. But you have said it very right, and LinkedIn is another platform which we are using right now to ensure that at the beginning phase, we are able to connect and attract the quality people with so many of this interdisciplinary knowledge within specific niche areas being connected. But sir, it is a process. You also know that it will need us another 1 month or 2 months really to have those things in place working properly. But in background, we have done our homework correctly, and we are going to make sure that once they get connected, the experience what they get from the platform will be good one, and they won't be leaving easily. And that's why we are not hurrying sometimes, because we are meeting after a long time, I know, but in between we are doing a lot of our homework, and we are making sure that our UI, UX and this experience is better. So we are putting, plus parallelly at that time, we are also having our own finance funds challenges, but somehow we are managing, and our team is really good. And I am confident we'll be able to achieve this, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Manish,
Hello.
number one, Manish,
Yeah.
the first comment is, there is a lot of talent among the retired
Yes.
people, and
Yes.
these are all 60 plus.
Yes.
So what happens is that this generation, our generation especially, is not very comfortable and not very clued into all this LinkedIn and Twitter and what have you, Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would suggest that there would be, I'm sure Vilas and Anil can help in this, that, the industry connect or the connect with these people who don't use these tools. There has to be some method of getting across to them and getting
Yes.
their specialized inputs in. That is, I think, the suggestion that I would sort of put forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, I understand.
And Manish, sorry, one more. That
Yeah.
you see, people who are working,
Yeah.
the CEOs and the CEOs and the CTOs are not people who will give you time.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
only
I know.
I think that is mainly the retired people, people like me who can spare the time and who don't have any other commitments,
Yes.
who can
Yes.
sort of help in
Yes.
this. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
general it's a general observation, but I'm sure that there are exceptions.
No, 100% you are very right, sir. And purpose of getting connected with them right now is to establish a network, and through them, penetrate with the other contacts and references. So what you said is very right. But to be honest, right now, we are working, we still don't have much clarity on how exactly we can link with those people, what you are talking about. But we will have to work on that. I 100% agree with you. Yeah,
I
Anil.
think let Manish finish his presentation, then we will have more and better interaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agreed, sir.
Yeah. So what I will do is now I will go for my actual one of the special interest group, which we call as an research and development module. When I say that group, under this group, this is one of the module which we are working on, and whenever we create such independent module, say like there is going to be is my voice audible?
Sometimes it is missing,
Is my
but
voice
now it is
audible?
okay. Okay,
Okay.
now it's okay. Sometimes
Now,
missing,
okay.
but it's okay now.
Yeah. Okay. So what we have done is under this research module, whenever we have developed this one, we have first defined, say like this is a special interest group. Okay. So what is the focus area? The outcome expected is the research publication, preparing research proposals, product development out of the technologies developed on academic campus, because this is one group. Okay. And since we are first connecting with the institutes, we have just created this module. But ultimate objective is to make sure that we are able to identify some of the genuine mentors. I know that faculties, have their own limitation. but there are certain faculties who are really good. So considering them, we are taking this module ahead. And this is the objective of that particular research and development module. That is the consultancies, the product development, research proposal, research publication. This is all the value addition which will be given or will be taken out by the stakeholders from this particular module. And whenever we have formed a special interest group, the lead group has been formed in with such what you can say initiative taking people, say like Dr. Prakash Apte, Dr. Shaligram from Pune University, Dr. Mangesh Deshpande is there, Dr. Shaila Subaraman is there, and there are a couple of guys, you know, who are coming as in core background. Similar way, whenever the technology transfer, then maybe the technology transfer group or the tech forum, the key people will be part of this one. And then we will be taking it ahead, you know, for inviting applications to qualify as a certified research mentor. Okay, but this is for this module. For other SIGs, it will be an empaneled mentor. And then, you know, we will have a small module, which will be an 3 days or 4 days of induction module, which can be freely available online to make sure that we are engaging those people correctly. And here, sir, Bedarkar sir, the way you have said, we can check out rather than online. As and when this whole world open up post this pandemic, we are planning to have such sessions amongst our connected institutes, and those institutes are ready to willing to call such you know people who are retired, because not for any other thing, but they wanted to do some activity which they can highlight in the newspaper. So let them highlight it in the newspaper so that we are doing this and that. But for us, it can be a mechanism to get you know such kind of a mentor. So this is, and then this is a journey map for the researcher, because when this research module is considered, on one side we have considered there is an independent researcher, and that researcher, it could be, you know, a faculty or the student or, you know, anybody in presence of where is the presence of guide is mandatory. Okay, then the research methodology program we are conducting for them for 15 hours. Then the mentor, who is the domain expert, and this all things will be connected with that mentor, helping us to match it with the correct researcher. Similar thing will happen about the consultancies, what we are talking about the industry, so that the matchmaking can become easy. And then the mentor supports in designing the experiment, writing papers. Then the mentor can support having a research paper review. And even though this is a journey for a researcher, similar journey can be, you know, mapped when we talk about, you know, the consultancy or the product development. And finally, the outcome of this particular journey for a researcher is the research paper submission to the journal and adding a credit to him. And this is what is a journey of a researcher inside this special interest group. This is a journey map for project to product development. Say like, there are certain many good projects which are getting developed on the academics or individual at some places, and we can take them through this particular journey. And you can say selection of these either undergraduate students or individual on their ongoing or you know working projects, the design thinking, maybe the product design workshop, then assigning the mentor, again the matchmaking kind of a thing, then engaging the mentor, and then preparing the kind of a product catalog or technology transfer or specification kind of a document, so that we can link it with the correct industries who, if they are interested, and if they find that yes, this is really at the level of acceptance of that particular product, can be taken ahead. And whenever I'm talking all this, actually there is a dashboard which is enabling all these things to happen. So that is what is more important. And here is a journey map for an R&D expert, that is a mentor. So here is how the mentor will get engaged, which I have shown you just now in the previous slide. So these mentors also will get connected with this focus and systematic objective. And then the output for this particular model is the quality publication by the mentee or remuneration to the mentor, or the mentor also can access the additional facilities or opportunity to access the revenue generation. And this is a journey map for the consultancy aspirant faculty, the faculty which is really willing to go ahead with accessing consultancy opportunity. This is the journey for that particular faculty. So he can engage into this particular thing. and output for that faculty could be remuneration to him towards the consultancy, or he can join as an paid, or qualify himself as an paid R&D or research and design development kind of an activity. And this is the journey map for the consulting mentor, which is matching with just now whatever I have explained to you. So mentor is something which is either academic or from the industry or from any other domain. And then there are the people having 10+ years of industry experience. And after that particular approval of mentor as an certified or empaneled mentor, then they can start seeing those assignments. So it is like an Ola Uber kind of a model, but slightly complex than Ola and Uber. And we are working on making sure that we are making it simple, and experience will be good for all of them. So output for that particular mentor is gaining experience or remuneration, or a joy of giving. So this is how we are doing all these activities. And then with the tech forum, we definitely would like to plan for a 1 year kind of an systematic activities. Right now, I know Tech Forum also has got its own planning of their activities in their mind. But what we would like to request is, if we can work together. Dr. Mangesh is there, and who is the kind of a representative from our side. So we can work out how Tech Forum can really systematically engage on all these inputs. It might be from Bedarkar sir, it might be from Anil Chaitanya, it might be from Rabde sir. And I know Anil Chaitanya sir, Rabde sir, they all also know so many other people who are with a similar mindset. So objective of today's session was not to discuss and leave it apart, but to let us understand. I need that input now from Rabde sir and Chaitanya sir, that how we can really systematically create a kind of a process for next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, with a specific purpose, definite objective, which can match with both the groups. And then we can take it ahead. So this is what exactly I am looking forward for, not to just deliver the session, because we know we'll have to have more deep dive sessions, more go deeper, and then together we can really make this happen. That's what we are confident enough. So this is my this was my last presentation which I wanted to share, and we would like to open up now for the question answer. But I have clearly expressed my thought that rather than leaving up to here, I really look forward for the Tech Forum to have a systematic 1 year plan, so that we can achieve some measurable and visible outcome from this whole engagement. And the time span what we are spending all of together here, because trust me, all these experienced people who are coming together, at least we are all value of this time is very huge. Yeah. So Rabde sir, Chaitanya sir, I'm open for the session and the discussion now.
Yeah, it's very good, Manish, and we really appreciate your efforts. And as discussed, we will definitely work with you, because there is no point in reinventing the wheel. Our thought processes are in the same direction, and definitely we will work together and come out with a amicable solution for academia. But there is also one area of industry where we are also focusing and working. As I told you, that our focus is 20% on education and 80% on industry. So I have some opportunities coming up. I will discuss with you personally. But it is one thing is sure, we are going to work together. We also have some expert today in our group, Mr. Vijay Ghate, who is ex-Philips. Okay, and he is expert in product development. Rather, he has created 10 commandments for a successful product development. So let's hear a comment from him, so that we all can benefit. So over to you.
100%, sir.
Yeah, Vijay, please.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to make a finer point. Manish was talking about mentor. Actually, there are two different roles which are taken together parallelly. One is mentor, the other is coach.
Yes.
And the difference is coach is a domain expert.
Yes.
He teaches you how to do your work. Like a cricket coach would tell a batsman what should be his stance, how should he hold the bat, and so on. While mentor is a different type of relationship.
Yeah.
mentor helps the mentee to think correctly and to find solution for his own problems himself.
Yes. Yes.
I think these two roles are different. They require different abilities. So I think we should be able to distinguish between them. And a person can be a coach in certain area while mentor in other areas. We should be aware of that. That was one
100%,
point
sir.
I wanted. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So what we are doing in our system, sir, whenever a mentor joins in, as you said rightly, his role is to guide and let the mentee derive his own objectives. At the same time, we are empowering the mentor with we can call it as an knowledge packaging exercise. That is, he is expert in specific area and he can coach only to the interested candidates, and then we call it as an mentor driven learning programs. So say like you are expert in product design, so we empower such mentors to come out with a module, maybe 10 hour, 15 hour, 13 hour, because they are the expert, and they say that, hey, I can teach you how to play a kind of an back foot drive correctly. Okay, so those who are interested, they can join and he can coach them on that. And that module, we call it as an mentor driven training programs or mentor driven learning programs. So you are absolutely right, sir. Only thing, we haven't highlighted these two terms separately. We just call them a mentor, but the mentor plays these two roles for sure, and this is the mechanism we are trying. But whatever you said, we 100% agree with you, and we understand that particular part, sir. We shall be taking care of that thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Manish,
Okay, next. Yeah.
Manish, I was just asking, I have, what is, you've presented it very well, the last 5 slides, where the research and, the path and the journey to the, for the mentor and mentee are shown.
Yeah.
Now, as I had, I think we all clearly understand that in today's world, there is a lot of cross-functional requirement in terms of skills.
Yes.
Also, the number of skills required are very large. So there
Yes.
has to be only, most projects can only be done by team effort.
Yes.
And I think one of the foundations that you laid just now very clearly was the research papers and the paperwork that needs to be done in the initial stages.
Yeah.
How do we encourage the academia to get involved in this?
Okay.
I think that is one area that they can do very well. They have very good access to papers. They have very good access to information. The internet is available to everybody. So if they are given a particular problem, or if they are given product benchmarks or technology benchmarks or comparison of technologies, comparison of techniques, these sort of exercises to do, how would you get them to give it to us in a time bound and result oriented manner?
Okay. Okay. I completely understand, but what we have found out that academia's more focus is on awarding the degrees and teaching the subject and complete the framework that has been defined only for awarding the degrees, and you are specifying about the time bound completion of the activity. Okay. Now, what we are doing is with support from certain willing industries, saying Pune itself, on the premises of Plantech Consultants Private Limited, we are establishing a small space wherein a dedicated manpower will be working over there, and that entity is called as an technology development and transfer, which will be working very professionally to handle these end-to-end activities. Okay. Now, say for example, somebody comes with an electronics product development and related things. So we know that MECF, they are forming a cluster. There are going to be a lot of machineries, equipments, facilities, which anybody can come, use it, pay for it, and take it ahead. That is okay. But there must be some entity which is able to make a best utilization of all this machine and then deliver something to the industry as per their thing. So that setup, 1,000 square feet of setup we are creating on the Plantech Consultant, which is hardly 4 kilometers away from our auto cluster in Pimpri-Chinchwad, where MECF is setting up that one. And mostly at the end of January, that entity or that center will be active. And then this scientific Jugaad Funda will be the management of the process management backbone, connecting lot many people, but making sure that the time-bound activities are being taken professionally, completed and given. And even though the team which is operating over there, they will be not the actual people who will be working, but they will be the aggregators with support from this one, but they will take a responsibility of completing the project management correctly. So this is what we are working right now, sir.
Manish, I was looking at it slightly differently.
Ji.
You see, there are people who have ideas that I want to make something like this.
Right.
Now, what is the technology to be employed? What is the technique to be employed? What is currently available? What is state of art in that particular area? These studies need to be done.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.
I
mean, I'll give you something as simple as this. I mean, we've been trying to sort out an issue with MATLAB. I have not been able to actually locate people who can actually solve a problem in MATLAB. Everybody knows how to use it. Yes.
Okay.
If I give them a problem, then more 90% of them can't solve it.
Okay.
I mean, these are the sort of things that I am looking at for academics.
Yes.
And I'm sure that the academics know how to do it, but whether they want to do it or whether they are inclined to do it is something that we have to sort of look at.
Yeah. So I'll just share with you how using our platform this can be achieved. I'm just showing you one of the possibility. Okay. So here we have got entry for the industry, okay, on our portal, and the industry can post the challenge competition saying that I have got a reward for this of around 2,000, 1,000, 5,000, whatever it is, okay. And I'm appealing. Then through our connect and contact, we are highlighting it to the various institutes, their students and the faculties, so that they can respond and reply, and you can see all on the dashboard that who are willing to take it ahead. And then after that initial exercise, you may find a candidate or entity who can respond to this one. So this is one of the possibility, but otherwise anyway, you are also trying your own thing, but our process can help you to achieve this in better way. So this mechanism is built into our portal, sir.
Right. Thank you, Manish. Vilas, we need to sort of try and see how we can get more academics. Manish has a very large academic community already connected into this. But how do we get these people together is something that we need to sort of look at. Because, I mean, the areas of expertise are very numerous and very large, and everybody's interests are also very diverse. So getting these two to match is going to be a challenge. Manish, that is something that you need to look at. Right.
No, 100%, sir. In fact, the way what we are planning with the tech forum, then we tried one with Maratha Chamber. So I think when now we are working, we will also make a plan to engage such entities in the process, and maybe certain things which will be of the social importance we can drive, and slowly through this particular process we can start engaging them correctly, actively. And till the time we also will make sure that our portal user experience and then those facilities will be up to the mark, so that once they engaged, they will remain connected. So I believe we can make it happen when we are almost reached there. But with this inputs and thought process from your side, and with the appropriate planning from a group like Tech Forum or Technology Transfer, I think we can make it happen.
Wonderful. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
It was wonderful.
Sir,
Yes, and Bedarkar, we will be associating with colleges, rather big colleges, and then We will have the interactions with them and plan the program accordingly. I can understand it's an Herculean task, but we will
Yes.
try to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, any more questions? We are about to come to an end now. If there are no
Anil sir,
questions,
I
then we
think
can close.
Anil sir is having lot many inputs with him. I would really like to listen from his side the thing, because he
Yeah,
is also a person.
Yeah, I just quickly sum up. There are good things I have seen. Very good and well development is made in the applications and module. First thing, let us appreciate you have worked hard in your team has worked hard. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible, but slightly louder could be better.
Okay. We will certainly with Tech Forum we will go discuss many things and put you in front of industry. Opportunities are there. I will be there to work hard on this front. And the last thing I
Please
want,
speak little loudly. Please speak little loudly.
I'm already louder. Could be internet speed might be a problem. Okay. Now the last thing is the special interest group is the attractive area for the industries seems to be. We will
Yeah.
work more on that, and that's the simple single input considering time constraint. We will discuss in detail with all other stuff in our next meeting at Tech Forum at your area. Thanks and thanks for wonderful presentations.
Yeah, we have actually, sir, Dr. Mangesh Deshpande, who will be, single point of contact from our side to take these activities ahead with the Tech Forum, maybe for Pune district, because right now we are also having lot many, other openings that are coming up, but Dr. Mangesh will be the single point of contact to take this ahead. Dr. Mangesh, are you there? Can you please just say hello?
Yes, sir. So I'm here, and I have noted all the inputs given by Narayan Bedarkar sir as well as Anil sir and
Yeah.
Vijay Ghate sir, and definitely we will work on it. And Narayan Bedarkar sir has rightly pointed out that whatever verticals we have identified, further it's very much required that we must go in deeper, and one vertical should be breaked into multiple one. Like even if we talk about say electronics, but there are so many different verticals in electronics. VLSI could be one domain, then embedded system could be another, IoT could be another. So we will try to break it down at a finer level, and then probably whatever industry expects, the time bound solution activities, then probably the mentors will be able to guide the students and the things will happen. So I have noted all the inputs by these eminent people, and definitely we will work on it, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mangesh. I don't think there is any question. We will take the last question.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no question. So, friends, thank you very much for attending and joining today's meeting. Definitely, it was a wonderful presentation, and we have a very good scope for working together. And definitely, Jugaad Funda and Tech Forum will work